Jay. Can we
Before
please begin
we-
with the lamp lighting and formal inauguration, please?
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वदा
Let's give them a big hand. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And with that lamp lighting, we symbolize the formal inauguration of the BNI Mumbai Members Day 2018. May I now request everyone in the room to please stand as we pay our respects to our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Joy! One Mumbai! One Mumbai! One Mumbai!
Thank you, everybody. Kindly take your seats. As I request Hemu Suvarna to please stay back for the welcome address. Thank you.
Good morning, BNI. Or should I say, good morning, Mumbai. Amchi Mumbai. All right. And a special good morning to all the present over here today. It's my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to the birthplace of BNI India's or the Amchi Mumbai, where the first BNI chapter came into existence, and the city where the dreamt and fulfilled, where success kisses the feet of all those who dare to dream and to do, where skyscrapers jostle with slums and yet common thread of humanity binds us throughout. It is said that whoever seeks his fortune in this El Dorado of India will never be disappointed. And that is exactly what over 3,000 members of BNI Mumbai are discovering as they seek grow and growing and giving and in spirit of collaboration. This year is historic year for BNI Mumbai. Along with the Mumbai Members Day, we are also privileged to host the India Leadership Conference tomorrow, which will shape the course of BNI India over the next year. Today and tomorrow, we will seek to learn and expand our boundaries. We will celebrate success and honor those who made it happen. And most of all, we will have fun doing it. I welcome our Chairman and CEO Graham Vaimila in our midst, along with our Global Markets President Max Srinivasan, our National Director Murali Srinivasan, our National Directors of the USA and 12 other countries in the Asia Pacific region. All the executive directors, regional directors, ambassadors and leadership teams from 62 regions across India, and most of all, my directors, ambassadors and all the Mumbai members from BNI One Mumbai. I would also especially like to welcome the numerous illustrious and celebrated speakers who we are going to listen today, and thank them for taking valuable time out to grace this event. And also I would like to welcome our GLP team here for their gracious presence. And so without further ado, I would like to welcome you once again to BNI Mumbai Members Day, and for an action-packed day lined up for you. So sit back, open your mind to learning, be entertained and celebrate. Good morning once again. Over to Katib. Katib is looking for dice. I hope he's not rolling it again, so I'll get scared. Katib.
That's it?
Yep.
Thank
I
you,
thought
Hemu,
you were
sir.
gone.
Thank you so much for your address, Hemu sir. You're always very inspiring as always. Thank you so much. Let's hear it again for Mumbai Area Director, Mr. Hemu Suvarna. I would now like to invite Mr. Murali Srinivasan, National Director, BNI India, to say a few words. Now, while Mr. Murali walks up the stage, I would like to quickly give you all a little brief about Mr. Murali Srinivasan. With over 30 years of business experience in varied fields that dealt with engineering goods that make one's life easier to gifts that bring a smile on one's face, Murali Srinivasan is now focusing on getting BNI India to its best potential. Murali has developed a very effective process of identifying and selecting the right directors who have powered the growth of BNI India. Over the last decade, Murali has started over 50 BNI regions in India. Of course, that deserves a round of applause. He has coached and mentored director teams across the country, which helped BNI India grow from 400 plus members in 2008 to the current 23,000 plus members. Murali started his journey in BNI in 2008 as an area director for BNI Bangalore region, where he started over 20 chapters in 4 years and helped the region to scale up by building a strong director team. He took over as the district director of South India and Goa in 2012 and successfully started over 15 regions in the next 4 years. In 2016, Murali became the head of franchise operations for BNI India and has built an outstanding team of district directors across India who he works with to continue the exponential growth in the country. He's also responsible for building a world-class national training team, and with his experience has put together the training content that is helping BNI India train directors which deliver results. He was invited to head BNI India as the national director in 2018, and BNI India is performing at its peak today. His wife Renu is the executive director of the BNI Mysore region. They have a daughter Varsha, who is a social media consultant. Murali is the true example of the philosophy, practice what you preach. He's passionate about growing BNI to every city and town in India to empower business owners with the national and global reach of BNI. This makes him the ideal leader BNI India can have. A fun fact about him is that a lot of members call him, now this is interesting, a lot of members call him BNIpedia, since he talks.
And good morning, Bni Mumbai. Can you all hear me at the back? Can you hear me? Okay, good. So, you can't hear me? Okay, I think I'll just move over there. Is it better? Okay, I'll use this mic for now. Can you hear me now? Okay, excellent. So it's an absolute pleasure and honor to be here with all of you at this, very, very special day when we are all celebrating. Mumbai is always very special to all our hearts. Am I right? This is Bni Mumbai, where things happen, where business happens and where people realize their dreams. And all of you here are here today to celebrate. And this is an absolutely stupendous event with all of you here. So, can I get this going? May I have the next slide, please? Yeah. The next slide, please. So this is Mumbai, the city of opportunities, the city of dreams, where all of you have actually made a difference. I'm just going to be walking you through what's been happening across the world, across in India, and also looking forward, looking ahead where Mumbai can go. Will that be good? Excellent. So let's get the next slide, please. Okay, this is where we are globally. I'm sure that you are hearing these statistics every meeting, but I'm going to be quickly walking through you through a little later how we are going to be using these statistics. We are at 240,000 plus members across the world, 72 countries, 8,569 chapters. And let's look at India. India, 23,230 members, 84 regions, 63 cities, 469 chapters with an average chapter size of just 49.5. But what's interesting for me and what I'd like to talk about is that the business that we are doing, it's over 8,600 crores recorded in the last 12 months. This is a quick snapshot of what has been the growth in India over the last 12 months. We have added 25 regions in the last 12 months, 24 cities, 137 chapters, close to 7,488 members net add in the last 12 months. And our average chapter size has continued going up in spite of the growth across the country in terms of new regions and new chapters. Now, let's look at Mumbai, the commercial capital. This is where the action happens. The entire country actually looks up to Mumbai. This is the place which is the flagship BNI region. BNI, as Hemu had mentioned earlier, started in India. BNI was launched in Mumbai and BNI has been an inspiration for a lot of cities. In fact, I was at chapter meetings yesterday morning and this morning, and what we saw today was amazing. I was able to relate as to why these chapters have actually inspired so many regions to get started. So give yourself a big hand. This is where the whole thing is happening. A quick snapshot of the numbers. BNI Mumbai, this is what's been happening. You were 45 chapters a year ago, and then you can also see what you have done in the last 1 year. You have added 9 chapters. You've added 592 members. You've grown the average chapter size. Again, in spite of launching a number of chapters, your average chapter size has continued growing. 206 crores you have added in business done. The business done was 685 crores. It's a massive jump to 891 crores. This is where the excitement is happening. And the average value per seat. So you can see now, in the last 1 year, Mumbai has actually progressed tremendously. I mean, launching 9 chapters in a city in 1 year is something tremendous. So give yourself a big hand, all the directors, Hemu and his entire team, and all of you who have made this possible. Now we have reached this far. What next? What do we do from here? And I know that in Mumbai, we always like to challenge ourselves. Am I right? Do we like to go to the next level? So where would we like to go? How would this number look to you? 2020. 5,050 members doing 5,050 crores of business. Will that be nice? Will that be exciting? Can you do it? Come on, I'm not hearing you. Will Mumbai take the challenge? That's it, fantastic. And I'm going to show you some simple ways and how you can do this, okay? Very simple techniques. How do we go about doing this? What we need to do is leverage the power of relationships. What you have done here is build a fantastic foundation. You have built a foundation on which you can build and grow this kind of business. I'm sure that 5,000 members will happen. I have no doubt in my mind about that. It's about the 5,000 crores worth of business that we have to do. This is, many of you would have seen this before, but I just want to relate it to this is the power of the network. This is the number of relationships that you can build. In Mumbai, we have got 2,800 members. How many of you are on a regular basis reaching out to members of other chapters? How many of you are looking to build relationships? I first want to walk you through the numbers. Across India, we have over 23,000 members. I know from here at the chapter meetings I've been seeing, members are doing big business across the country and across the world. Now, how many of you are actually, all of us, how many of us are doing it? If we can get more people actually starting leveraging this powerful network, we are now present in 67 cities. It's so easy for you to start reaching out. It's just one phone call away, one email away, and the local director will be more than happy to connect you. I keep seeing this happening all the time, and this is something which we need to build on. The number of visitors who come to our chapters, again, we have 280 per week, 1,200, nearly 15,000 visitors visit our chapters every year. Have we thought about starting to build relationships with them, starting to get to know them better, starting to reach out to them for givers gain, helping them grow while they help us grow? Every visitor brings a ton load of connections with them, but they're not going to give it to us unless they get to know us better. Am I right? So you will have to start building those relationships. This is only the numbers which shows to you how big this network can be and how many relationships can be built from here. So the first thing which I think we need to do now to reach that 5,000 crores, today I'm going to be talking about that number and only that number, 5,000 crores. We have this market with us, we have this number of connections, let's start building relationships. Let's reach out to our visitors, do one-to-ones, meet members across chapters. Today is a great opportunity. While leaving here today, if you can schedule one-to-ones in the coming week with at least 4 to 5 members, will that be good? It's not much, just 5 members if you're going to meet from the people you're meeting today, from the other members you're meeting today, the journey will start there. And that is how that 5,000 crores can become a reality. When you're meeting them, explore opportunities. It's not just about meeting them and saying that I did a one-to-one across chapters, I did a one-to-one, I met somebody from a different city. We have members here from other cities too. We have directors here from other cities. It's not just about meeting with them once, but you need to sit down and work out when are we going to connect again? What are the specific opportunities that we can explore? What are the specific opportunities which I can give you? What are the opportunities which I can explore in your city? What are the collaborations that we can build? The more specific you get, you will actually start seeing those results coming magically. Because inside this room today and in the rest of the country, there are people waiting there to pass referrals to you, to build those connections. And I'm sure you will do the same for them. Am I right? If a member from anywhere in the country reaches out to you, will you be happy to connect them? That's exactly what we have to do. And very important, if you have to learn these skills, you have to continue to upgrade your skills. If you have to learn this, let the training rooms be full. These are the simple 3 things that you have to do. Use the opportunity today to start a relationship, build a relationship from there. But while doing it, keeping in mind what specific opportunities can I offer to somebody? What are the specific opportunities that I am looking for? And what kind of commitments can we make to each other? I will connect you to such so-and-so company. If you come down to my city, I will make these referral opportunities open to you. Be very specific in that. And then once you've explored those opportunities, keep scaling up your skills. And that is where the magic of these 5,000 crores can start happening. So let's explore the world of opportunities. Onwards to 5,000 members, doing 5,000 crores business. It's an absolute honor and pleasure to be here today, and I wish you all fantastic networking and a lot of connections made today. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Murli sir, for being the guiding light and taking BNI India to newer heights each day. May I now request Hemu sir to please come up on the stage and present him with a bouquet and a gift. Come on, let's hear it for Mr. Murli Srinivasan, everyone. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Next, we have a message from someone very, very special. We would now be listening to the video address sent by the Union Minister of Commerce, Industries and Civil Aviation, Mr. Suresh Prabhu.
Business Network International is organizing this event, and I would have been very happy to participate in this, and I was very looking forward to participating in it. But unfortunately, I am not in India, and I will be traveling to outside the country for an official program. But I can assure you one thing, that Commerce and Industry Ministry has prepared a comprehensive plan for promoting exports, for bringing new industrial policy, for promoting district-led growth, for bringing in new products and new territories to be exploited for promoting India's business, to ensuring that states are involved into promotion of the economic activity. We are preparing a plan for $5 trillion economy, which will consist of $1 trillion of manufacturing, $3 trillion of services, $1 trillion of agriculture and related activities. So all these are getting ready, and therefore I wish the Business Network International will give me ideas to make it better. All the best to you and congratulations.
Let's hear it for Mr. Suresh Prabhu, ladies and gentlemen. So when the Union Minister starts, asking us for advice, it definitely goes on to prove that BNI as an organization is going places, right? So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Over to Nisha.
Thank you, Fahad. I would now like to invite our first keynote speaker of the day, Mr. Y.P. Lai. Let's give him a big hand. As an international trainer and speaker, YP has helped thousands of people across various continents succeed through the effective use of BNI fundamentals. YP is the National Director of BNI Thailand, BNI Vietnam, and BNI Philippines. With more than 30 years experience in the business and the corporate world, YP is also the founder of the 7 Secrets Life Balance System, helping busy entrepreneurs lead wealthier, happier, and healthier lives. Trained as a civil engineer, YP brings a structured mind to BNI. He has the ability to turn complex ideas into simple and easy to follow processes, where his audience can immediately implement what they have learned. Achieving personal excellence and helping people realize their fullest potential are the fuel for YP's limitless energy. YP's burning desire is to help business owners thrive by surrounding themselves with a community of positive-minded people focused on helping them succeed in business and in life. Always warm, friendly, caring, and approachable, YP Lai is a coach and mentor for many of their life's journey to success. Over to you, sir. YP Lai.
Thank you. Good morning, Bni Mumbai. Can you do me a favor, because all of you look so far away? Can you please raise your right hand? And help me tap the person on your right and say welcome, 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 okay? And help me raise your left hand. And tap the person on your left and you say you look handsome or you look beautiful this morning. I tell you what, I'm going to walk a bit down here. I'm going to ask a question. How many of us in this room wants to grow our business? Oh, so many of you. Now, on a piece of paper in front of you, can you write down by how many percent you want to grow your business by? Okay, quick 30 seconds to write it. And can we have the PowerPoint up there? How many of us have got 10% written out by show of hands? And can, in the room, who's ever in charge of the lights, can we bring up the lights? Yeah. So by how many percent do you want to grow a business? Anybody put 10%? No? Wow. Anybody put 20%? Quite a few, good. Now, who are those brave people who wants to put 50%? Okay, so now we got some people put 50%. What about 100%? Anybody wants to grow a business? Well, you mean some of you put more than 100%? You mean you got crazy people in this room? How many of us put, 200%? Wow, okay, good. So all of you got plans to grow your business, and if you put BNI aside, that means if you do not use BNI to grow your business, what other ways can you grow your business? So a quick 60 seconds interaction with the person on your right or your left, in groups of 2 or 3 people, discuss what are the ways you can use to grow your business apart from BNI, okay? A quick 60 seconds, starting from now. Go. check with your partners, and I'll walk around. All right. Good to see you. I'm hearing interesting answers. You got another 20 more seconds to discuss with your neighbor. Write down all the different ideas. Ten more seconds. Okay, time's up. Now, can you give your partner a high five and say thank you? Good. I'm happy with cultures that do high fives, right? So as I was walking around and I was, overhearing your answers, I could hear some of you saying, we use printed material. How many of us are printers in this room? Wow, quite a few, right? Okay, so you do brochures, you do promotion items, and you give it up to your potential customers. I hear some people do promotion gifts. This morning, I met a few people who do promotional gifts, right? So we use promotional gifts to get more customers. What about this? How many of us in this room use big, huge billboards? Okay, only a few. What about traditional means like hiring, sales, and marketing staff? Do you have got that? Quite a few? Okay. What about the traditional way of advertising? Your television, your radio, your newspaper. How many of us use that? Ooh, so many. And what about nowadays, for the younger generations, the millennials? They use social media, isn't it? I tell you what, I learned one word from my partner in the Philippines, okay? Many of us in this room, we are not millennials, right? We are not, right? But because BNI's core value is is what they call tradition plus innovation, the new word all of us got to learn is that we are phillennials. Feeling like a millennial. Woohoo! Give credit to BNI Philippines for the word phillennial, okay? We learned it from them. Good. So, social media is, of course, another way. How many of us use social media to grow our business? Good. So, basically, all of you are using so many other ways to grow your business. So, why do you need BNI? Why do you need to wake up so early in the morning and come to a BNI meeting? Because all these methods here have got one limitation. They need money, they need resources. And what's the most limiting factor for somebody in an SME, small, medium industry enterprise? Financial resources, isn't it? Right. So all these other traditional ways of growing a business is limited by the resources we have. But then, when you grow your business through referral, we are leveraging on something else. Now, let me just ask you. Let's say you are thirsty and you need a drink of water, okay? So which way would you get water to your house? Method A, you go to the river and get 2 buckets of water. So that's method A. And method B is you go turn on the tap. So let's have a survey. How many of us would choose method A? None. And how many of us would choose method B? Wow, all of you. Now, this is a funny room, because research has shown 95%. How many percent? 95% of business owners choose method A. Gee, you got surprised look on your face. Do you know why? Because most people outside of BNI, they want what they call immediate gratification. They want immediately to get results. So if you go to the river and get 2 buckets of water, do you got to think and plan? No, isn't it? Instantly you get 2 buckets of water, assuming that the water is clean. So for those of us who choose method B, getting water from the tap, is because somebody 20, 30 years ago had the foresight to build a dam, to bring the water down to your city, and then from the city to your suburb, and then your plumber will be the one that bring all the pipes of water to your kitchen, your bathroom. Correct? So those of us who choose water is because we are benefiting from the wisdom of people many years ago. Is this making sense? Yeah. That's why we say 95% of people prefer immediate gratification. They prefer buckets of water. Now, have you heard of people who says, I'm too busy to attend a BNI meeting? Yeah. And you heard of people say, I'm too busy to do a one-to-one with my members. and I'm too busy for this, too busy for that. Of course, you never hear it in your own region, right? And you never hear it in India, right? Must be some other country. Yeah, right. So few good return on your good returns or good profit margin. So that's always the focus. Next one, you got to focus on your main target. Who are the group of people that can bring you the most business? So when you ask for referrals, not only must you be specific in asking those that are profitable, potential for growth, you must be asking for specific target markets. And I love it. This morning I was at BNI Alpha because you are